I did a video last night about farmers, and as always, TikTok is serving me up more farmer videos. And one of the videos that I just saw said, "What is wrong with Americans? Where's your empathy? These are American farmers who are going to lose their farms." And I have an answer for that. You guys told us that empathy was a sin, even though the scripture does not say that, even though it is completely antithetical to who Jesus Christ was. You guys said that. You don't remember all of your pastors preaching sermons about the sin of empathy, lock in step with Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, how they said that the greatest sin of the westernized world is empathy. The fact that we seek to empathize with our neighbors, our brothers and sisters, that we want to lock arms. Y'all don't remember saying that. Y'all don't remember preaching that empathy was a sin. That is where the empathy is. The empathy is with those who are being rounded up, who are being racially profiled. The empathy is with families being torn apart, much like it was during chattel slavery. Mamas stripped from their babies, husbands forced to abandon their families. That is at least where my empathy is. My empathy is not with American farmers who are subsidized heavily by the U.S. government and who now are not receiving that welfare, and the administration that they voted for, the changes that they wanted to see, changes to things like USAID, because, America First and all, now they are struggling. Now, 1 bad year, 2 bad years can completely bankrupt the farm. So yeah, my empathy is not with the farmers. My empathy is with those who cannot help this situation, not with those who can help themselves. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but maybe you should pull yourself up by your bootstraps. If you have any boots left after those bankruptcy filings. And please don't feel like I am wishing harm, because I'm not. Because financial ruin is horrific. I know from personal experience. It is horrible. There is no stress like money stress. And not to bemoan the FAFO, but elections really do have consequences. And maybe next time you will choose not to vote against your own interest, the interest of your family, generational families. My family does not have generational wealth. As you can't tell, I am black. I am a black American. I am a descendant of enslaved Africans here in these ununited states. The reason that my family does not have generational wealth is because for a very long time, it was illegal for black people to own land. It was perfectly legal for them to be enslaved and to work the land of white landowners, but they could not own the land. And then during Reconstruction, they were able to actually own land, and then the government took it back. It seems pretty apropos that the same government that prevented my ancestors from owning land, prevented them from creating generational wealth, prevented them from even being able to pass down a home to their children or grandchildren. Seems pretty apropos that that same government is now actively seeking to bankrupt you. But only after you voted for it, because elections have consequences.